And welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Keith again, and today we're taking a look at another keyboard. Last time you were with me and we were looking at a keyboard, we were looking at the white and silver metal Moto Pro. And it was a great keyboard featuring KL switches, but how does a lesser expensive full RGB keyboard stack up? Well, this is the Aukey G3. Now, this is a $60 keyboard over on Amazon. It's a very inexpensive one, and it features a similar blue switch to the KL's, but it's not a KL. But these are actually featuring blue Altimu switches. Altimu? Either way, they are a Cherry MX clone, but, well, how do they sound? Let's take a listen real quick. And here we are with a typing test. Okay, so that's how they sounded. As far as the sound goes and the tactile feel of the blue switches, they feel fairly good, but to be quite honest, the KLs do feel a little bit stiffer and a little bit more responsive. However, these are a little bit softer, so under longer typing sessions, you still get that tactile feedback, but it's a little bit easier to press the keys. They're somewhere between a KL blue and a red, like a Cherry MX red with that feel as far as the amount of force it takes to push. So they're good keys. They're very comfortable. The keyboard is quite light. Unlike the Moto Pro, it's more of a full plastic. It does have a brushed aluminum finish on the top, so it does have a nice look to it. It doesn't look cheap. So it's got it in the looks department, but it is fairly light. It's got a full plastic back. The stands for to prop the keyboard up so that it raises up higher on the back side. It's all plastic. But that's to be expected for a $60 price tag. Well, the feel of the keyboard is solid. Of course, it's got the rubber cable for the USB. It's very simple in those regards, so it's very common. What about the LED lighting? Let's jump into that and take a look at the different modes that you get. So we're going to take a look at the various modes now. It's pretty simple. There's the function key, and then you've got several selectors across here as well as over here to cycle through. So we're going to cycle through some of the different ones. So this is obviously the rainbow effect. So we switch to that. Okay, this is solid color. Now you can adjust this. There's a way to do it, or you can adjust individual keys, but we're going to keep going through. So this is a pulsing effect. So of course it gradually pulses brighter and then dimmer. Push it again, and this is your game mode, if you will, but we'll come back to this one. And that's what the different selectors here are for. So going on, we have, of course, cycling through the different colors rather than doing a wave. And of course, this is where every time you hit a key, so you can see each one does a different color. So that's kind of cool. Switching to here is a ripple. And hitting it again, we've got almost like snake where it goes through with the various colors. Okay, this one is kind of fun. This is the where you hit it, especially when you go to typing, it goes kind of crazy. That's fun. All right, on to the next. That's where where it highlights right around where you've typed. So that's that one. Going back here, and let's get back to the gaming one. So we got FPS, whatever CF is, where it highlights just this portion. COD, I'm guessing for Call of Duty. LOL for League of Legends, which is definitely a MOBA theme there. And then race for, I suppose, racing games. But that's the different functions that you can do here. So, all right, let's move on with it. So there you have it. We're looking at Otamu blue switches and full RGB. Of course, there's no software for it, but it is fully controllable through the keyboard itself. So that's good. It'll save it to the keyboard. You don't have to worry about moving profiles around or what have you. The good thing about it being light is that it's easy to transport. The bad thing is you probably are going to move it around on your desk incidentally. But that's not a deal breaker, especially at the $60 asking price tag. If you're looking for a keyboard and you're in the market for something, you want mechanical switches and you want that RGB, this is a really great keyboard. Now, admittedly, it does not feel quite as robust as a more expensive one. Even the Moto Pro felt better overall. And it definitely doesn't hold a candle to my Logitech G910. But for what it is, it's a very good keyboard, and I would have no problem recommending anyone picking one up for a smooth $60. So that's been it for today. It's been Keith with WCCF Tech. If you found the video informative or entertaining, feel free to drop us a like and a subscribe, and we'll catch you all in the next video.